is SoftrantwithAma, the pod where real conversation happens and soft rants come alive. Here, no topic is off limits, no perspective is too small, and every voice matters. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the rant, the laugh, and the truth that connects us all. Hi guys, you're welcome to yet another great time where you get to listen to me and all the rant that I have for you. This is SoftrantwithAma, and in case you are just listening for the first time or you're subscribed to the episode, thank you so much. You are so welcome. So I had like 2-3 episodes that I've read already and post on my regular posting day, but it has been really overwhelming. If you've been in the Nigerian space, you know what has been happening, and getting to social media these days can be so daunting. It can be so overwhelming, and I just have to take care. I won't call it a break, but then it's just been overwhelming. Like I said, if you've been on Nigerian social media space, you know what has been happening, moving from Regina Daniels issue to Ezra Paystack, and also getting to terrorism, kidnapping, banditry, insecurity in Nigeria, Christian genocide. It has just been overwhelming, and getting social media can be so triggering because I don't know what to expect. I can go on social media today and everything is fine, and the next minute, boom, there is kidnapping, there is genocide. I mean, everything has just been crazy, and I just have to let my voice because this is the platform in which you can say what you need to say and everybody gets to say what they need to say. The other day, President Trump, that's the president of America, called Nigerian disgraced nation, and a lot of people have been showing him raw. Is it far from the truth? Is it lying though? Is Nigeria not a disgraced nation? Especially what has been happening in recent time. You get to hear the worst of the worst news. This is not just moments ago or a few days ago that Christian worshippers get into church. I mean, I watched the video and I felt so traumatized. Now imagine me being in that space where I'm in quote unquote, you know how Nigerians can be so religious and their church, their guard is down, they're trying to have the spiritual inking with God and everything. Before you know it, terrorists from left, right, center comes, kill people right in front of you, kidnap people who came to church, and you're telling me that there is no Christian genocide? I don't understand why this current administration is trying to downplay this situation, because I know during Jonathan's time, half of what we're experiencing did not even happen, and they chewed that man raw. Imagine your president being alive and there was a burial held on his behalf. How crazy that was. And then now they're trying to downplay this situation. Just let's try to change the hand. Imagine if the current administration is the opposing party. Imagine what they are going to do, how hell is going to break loose. And now these things are happening. It happens in other countries. It happened in Iran, it happened in Libya, it's happening in Nigeria. Maybe can you just come off it and say what needs to be said? Is it when your brother, your sister, or your uncle, your family members is kidnapped, you realize that Nigeria has happened to you? And when they say Nigeria happens to someone, it is a negative saying. There is no single security, there is no shelter, there is no food. I mean, the country is not even trying for us. You say Trump will come and steal your resources. Please, as a Nigerian, please, how does the Nigerian resources help your life? I'm a Nigerian staying in Nigeria, and I can say that the Nigerian economy, the Nigerian resources has done nothing for me as a Nigerian living in Nigeria. And you're coming to come and tell me that Trump is going to come and steal your resources. How many resources do you have, and how the resources helped you? Please come off it. Just come off it and let us just say the blatant truth. The other day we saw a video how Brigadier General of the Army was executed. Do you know what it is for a Brigadier General to be executed, kidnapped and executed? How safe is it for a ordinary Nigerian who is walking on the street without no form of security, security personnel, how they're going to be treated or how they are going to feel safe in the street? If this could happen to a Brigadier General, I needed to go and read and understand the ranking of who a Brigadier General is in the army. This is the person that controls troops, military troops, battalions, platoon. He's been executed just like that. So how safe am I as an ordinary Nigerian? We just have to talk about the incompetency of the security personnel. Now, I was reading about the Ministry of Defense. There was one video I saw on Twitter, and I found it really insightful. That is, the Minister of Defense has no military experience, have no army experience, and this is the person that is securing the lives and quote unquote the property of Nigerians for not just one state but for 36 states, including the FCT. The person has have no sort of inkling. The person has no single experience in defense strategies or defense combat or whatever it is called. And this person is the one that's supposed to protect the life of millions of Nigerians. In fact, I can't even remember his name. I don't know what his name is going to be any use for me. It's the same person that experienced the highest insecurity and insurgency in Zamfara State when he was the governor. In fact, when this man left the governorship in Zamfara State, there was an inquiry by the EFCC or whatever, agency on embezzlement and stealing of state funds. And this is the same person that is controlling our defense system in Nigeria. Are we not disgraced as a nation? This Trump far from the truth. I'm not an advocate. I'm not saying whatever Nnamdi Kanu did is good. I'm not saying whatever he stands for is right. In fact, he said from bad things and he needed to be punished for it. So if Nnamdi Kanu is given life imprisonment, what happened to this other man? I'm going to check for his name. Who is the literal spokesman or spokesperson for the terrorists? Like when I had that in my head, boom. I've never heard that there is a spokesperson for terrorists in my life. So there is a terrorist organization and a spokesperson that is speaking on their behalf. So now this man said, and I was crazy that day, he said kidnapping children is a lesser evil. After all, you're not kidnapping them to kill them, but you're kidnapping them so that you can get money. Now he said that the terrorists do not live a luxurious life because these people are basically drinking from the stream. Why are you trying to downplay the craziness, oh my goodness? Like, I don't understand why this man is walking free. This man even boasted that whenever I try to speak to the terrorists and negotiate with them, he goes with government security. Now that makes me remember what Abacha said, that any insurgency that lasts more than 24 hours, the government has a hand in it. In a functional society, terrorists, they should not even be seen. Now we have terrorists, we have bandits having TikTok live, flaunting their monies online. So I'm just coming today to tell you that if you have plans on traveling this December, please, if you know what is good for you, because if the Brigadier General of the Nigerian Army could be executed, how much more the life of an ordinary Nigerian? At the end of the day, if they call your family members, they have to look for that money. We've heard family members are trying to negotiate, like it's crazy. There was one recording I heard, kidnapper was saying, take 50 million, and the one was trying to say, I was able to gather 3.5. You see how pissed the kidnapper was. That, can you imagine? 3.5 for what? I'm going to kill your family member. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy. Nigeria that we are is not safe. I just need to put it out there. If not what is good for you, stay in your town, enjoy this festive period, and when it's January, you should be counted among the living, because that is so important. I go on social media and I don't know what to expect. I have mad anxiety because I don't know what to expect. You can even go stroll and see someone that you know that has been kidnapped. So it is so crazy. The government is doing absolutely nothing to secure the lives and property of the citizen. Things are getting worse every single day. So if you know what is good for you, stay with your loved ones. Be secured, be safe. So thank you very much. This is Soft Rant with Ama. I'll be back another time. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much and be part of the conversation. Bye.